Hello, hello, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of June 30th, 2024. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And summer is in full swing. We're in the middle of Cancer season. It's the last day of June, and the 4th of July is this week. So just so you know, this is one of those summers that goes by in a blink of an eye, so make sure you slow down and enjoy it. I don't want you to get to September and look back and say, where did this summer go? I didn't do anything. There is a lot happening this week, so let's get to it. Starting with the numerology for July. July is a universal month 6 in numerology, and we calculate that by adding 7 because July is the 7th month, to 8 for 2024, since this is an 8 year. Those add up to 15, and then 1 and 5 together gets us to 6. So a month 6 is about love, home, family, and responsibilities. It's a time of harmony and balance when we focus on strengthening all our relationships, our romantic relationships, and also with our family, our friends, and our community. A 6th month is also a good time to focus on home improvements, like decorating and sprucing up your home, and just enjoy hanging out at home with your people. This is absolutely the perfect energy for a long 4th of July weekend with lots of downtime to relax. What makes the energy this week even lovelier is the Sirius Gateway. The Sirius Gateway happens once a year during the first week of July when the sun conjuncts the star Sirius. Like we know the sun is our lifeline, it's what keeps us alive. And Sirius is 23 times brighter than our own sun, and it's considered our spiritual sun. So when these two hook up, it showers us with this high frequency energy that recharges both our soul and our body, and it uplevels our spiritual awareness. So this spiritual gateway has been recognized and honored for millenniums. It held an important place in many ancient cultures. In ancient Egypt, Sirius was considered the star of the goddess Isis, who rules over the cycles of death and rebirth. In ancient shamanic cultures, Sirius was believed to be a portal to the gods, bringing divine messages. It's also believed that Sirius is the portal to heaven, where our souls travel through when we leave this realm and we enter the next. So the magical Sirius Gateway is activated during the first week of July. However, it is strongest on July 4th. And Sirius also holds the vibration of freedom, which is perfect for the 4th of July. Now this year, the energy of the Sirius Gateway is amplified by the Cancer new moon on July 5th. The start of a new lunar cycle, this closely linked to the Sirius Gateway, brings a buttload of fresh, high-vibing energy that puts everything into perspective. It helps us realize what's really important in our lives and for our happiness. This is a lovely, gentle, optimistic energy that helps us soften. It helps us unwind and stop taking things so seriously. So where can you soften? Where do you need to realign your priorities? Like the top things people regret at the end of their lives are not spending enough time with their loved ones, working and worrying too much, missing out on experiences like traveling and not going after their dreams, and holding grudges, and failing to live in the moment and appreciate the present. Now, this new moon helps us realign all those things. We'll be slowing down and not working as much. We'll want to connect with the important people in our lives. And because we're more intuitive and sensitive right now, we're able to let go of grudges and soften. Now, this new moon is conjunct Venus in Cancer, which puts the focus on our emotional and romantic lives. There's definitely a feeling of nostalgia, and we will be reflecting on our past and our roots. Now, new moons start a new chapter, and everything we start now is likely to enhance our family life and our love life and help us to get in alignment with what we want. It also boosts our creativity, and we may feel like doing some kind of art. I'm actually doing a vision board today. With this lovely energy of connection, this is a month when some of us may meet our soulmate, While others might feel like a strong desire to create or expand their family, some of us will just feel the need to get closer to our children. The advice for this new moon is to listen to your soul and allow your heart to get a little more tender. Now, retrograde season is ramping up this week too. Neptune goes retrograde on July 2nd until December. Neptune is a planet of dreams and spirituality. And when it retrogrades, we're able to look realistically at our fantasies. Illusions could come crashing down, or we can start to see that things and people weren't what we thought them to be. And that's helpful for clarity so we don't waste our time on things that aren't possible. Thankfully, because Neptune orbits so far away from the sun, it doesn't affect us as much as some of the other more chaotic retrogrades. By the end of July, there will be 4 planets retrograde, so we're starting to slow down for summer. This 4th of July weekend is less about fireworks and more about getting in touch with your feelings and allowing yourself to soften, lighten up, and create some wonderful memories. So all the high vibing energy this week from the Sirius Gateway and the new moon in Cancer makes us feel more connected and able to get messages and downloads from the universe. And that helps us focus on what's important in life. If we listen to the wisdom we get, it will transform our lives. And we don't pay attention to downloads unless we're present. One of the most frequent questions I get is how to have a better connection to spirit guides. And we do that by putting energy into the relationship and paying attention to it. You don't just booty call your spirit guides when you need something. You nurture the relationship by being present and paying attention to the signs and the intuitive hits that you get. And by making time to connect. Now, that can be daily time to connect by pulling cards, journaling, or meditating. I do a card pull every morning with breakfast. I make the time to be available so my guides can communicate with me then. So if there's something important for me to know and I'm not paying attention during the rest of the day, they do know I'll be available every morning at breakfast. And then also connecting with regular rituals, like full moon and new moon rituals. Taking a bath on this new moon is an easy way to be present and available to communicate with your guides. Talk to them and listen to them. So over and over today, I've talked about this being a time to strengthen relationships. And this includes the relationship with your spirit guides. So happy 4th of July. This is a good one. Allow the entire long weekend to be slow, fun, easy, with no pressure. And we can really use this time to recharge our bodies and souls. It's just lovely. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely long 4th of July weekend. So thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, and passing this podcast on to a friend. Later this month, I will be starting a spiritual summer school. I'm still working out all the details, but that will start in a couple of weeks. So have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you again next week.